Smurfy greetings, YouTubers. It is I, Hellgear. Welcome back to Smurfs Village. Our current update is in the Grove, and it brings Sunny Smurf. So, as always, Sunny Smurf is bringing some hut action, which is pretty decent. Thank you for the tip on when the new stuff comes out, viewers, just to hit the featured tab to see what's going on. So, giant monster plant. Help your Smurfs contain and control the giant monster plant wonder. This monster will resemble a gigantic monster plant when fully constructed. Looks like a giant Venus flytrap, actually. Alright. Tumblelinas. Sure, let's get some of these. Some Tumblelinas. Oh yeah, that's right. What's going on right now is the favorite sale. Classic Smurfette. I like how it says Classic Smurfette in the game and not Evil Smurfette. Watch your Smurfette turn into Classic Smurfette from the old comics to celebrate the 60th anniversary of the Smurfs. Note, needs regular Smurfette from the store menu to unlock this costume change. Alright, what am I supposed to do here again? I think I have to get wood. Okay, rare seeds and dye. Alright then. It's a shame that they got rid of this game, which is very unfortunate. It's actually a pretty fun game. So, over the flower, nice. Alrighty, so in any case, one of the viewers had an interesting question coming along, and I'm just going to talk about this particular question after I go through the bunny hopping game. Over the flower. Very nice. I know a lot of you are wondering what happened to this game. They got rid of it during the Big Grove move, if you're new. Not bad, actually. And a good chunk of experience, too. Place this here. Alright. Let's do some growing. Actually, let me get this. I may get some seeds from this. Nope, ghost sheep. One more time. Pineapple. Okay, I guess I can grow that on the island. If I can post that here in the Grove, I will. One final time. That's one of the new herbs. Alright, so we have cacti, stretch mushroom plant. Interesting. Beehive plant. That's pretty nice. Sprinkler fence, huh? Okay. Cool. So this is the new herb shop, right? Wrong. This isn't new. They just brought this back. This actually was when Smurf Jade came to the village. The only problem is herbs are not available in the Grove. And that's unfortunate. Amazon sword plant. Sure. I'm going to put that right there. Where'd that one decoration go? Okay, I can put one of these here. I need more space. Place that there. And let's get another Smurf hut, actually. Two Smurf huts. Supposed to make them this low? No, I'm not. Well, let's get one more. There. I'll just move the other one here to this middle row when it's done. Alright then, so let's zoom in on this patch and we'll grow some geraniums. Anyway, here's what was going on, and I want to address this to everyone here because this might be an interesting idea. One of the good viewers came up and, they dropped me a line and they said, hey, I like watching your Bendy and Nightmare Run series. And I'm like, thank you. To those of you who haven't seen my Bendy and Nightmare Run game, give that a look through. But in any case, moving on. Ooh, let me sip my water. I feel like I've got a dry throat here. Moving on. One of the things I've noticed in Bendy and Nightmare Run are the purchases that you can make. In addition to in-app purchases, they also have merchandise. And I was wondering why Smurfs Village doesn't have merchandise as well as their in-app purchases. And part of me is thinking, that's a really interesting idea. So, let's make that our question of the video. Now, just to give you guys a little bit of a housekeeping thing, Bendy and Nightmare Run doesn't just have in-app purchases, they have merchandise. Shirts, hats, and I believe posters. So, let's stick with that. If Smurfs Village, and here's our question, if Smurfs Village were to sell merchandise as well as in-app purchases, one, would you buy the merch, granted reasonable pricing? And two, what would be on Smurfs Village merchandise? Let me know in the comment section below, but not just that, let the Smurfs Village social media pages know. Because again, this is a rather interesting concept, have merchandise as well as their in-app purchases. I don't know if the Smurf in charge of Smurfs Village HR watches the playthroughs or not, but if that Smurf is watching the playthroughs, I want to just say thank you to watching these entertaining episodes. I hope I'm entertaining you with these episodes, and I hope you pass this along to the rest of the development team. So, let's get back to it, right? Merchandise. Well, I'm not sure what you would put on Smurfs Village posters. You can only do so much with the logo of Smurfs Village and then putting a Smurf down. For example, if you were going to do it for this update, like if they did a poster that had Sunny Smurf on it and they had the Smurfs Village, I don't know if many people would buy a poster of that. A lot of people like to buy t-shirt merchandise and maybe hats too. But what Smurfs Village merchandise would you have? You know, that's the big question. Ooh, okay. Sorry about that. A little bit of a technical issue here. Let me just make sure all the cables are. There we go. Okay, so let me make my approach a little bit like this. Say the development team just dropped me a line. They're like, "Hey, Hellgear, you play Smurfs Village on your channel, you know, and why is this freezing? Or why is this going to sleep? I've adjusted it to 10 minutes sleep, but it doesn't sleep after 10 minutes. You play Smurfs Village on your channel, you have viewers watching, and we've decided that in addition to our in-app purchases, we're going to start doing some merchandise, like shirts and hats. If you were to make Smurfs Village merchandise, what would you put on it?" And here's the thing. One of the things I would consider putting on Smurfs Village merchandise is the village itself, you know. Have the Smurfs doing their regular fun little things in the village, you know. Have the village, all the huts and stuff, well, not all the huts per se. But you could have a particular Smurf that's in the hut, or maybe one of the wonders, you know. For example, the most recent update, how they had this really big monument that showed off the Smurfling, Smurfette, Papa, and Grandpa Smurf. Maybe put that on a shirt. You know, some of the more interesting features. What else would I put on the merchandise? You'd have to make up some other merchandise though, like particular Smurfs on the t-shirts and hats. You know, a good example is simply to look at your decorations. Let's do it like that. That's not what I was trying to find. Okay, now we're in business. So, what are some good decorations you can have to put on a shirt to sell at Smurfs Village? Smurfs Village merchandise, right? Well, take a look at some of the decor that we have. A good idea of what you could sell are Smurfs doing various things. You know, you don't want to sell like a whole bunch of rocks and whatnot. I mean, if you're going to have a whole bunch of rocks for Smurfs Village on a t-shirt, have Minor Smurf in there and give them an idea, because you can say, okay, this is Minor Smurf, he's got a bunch of rocks, he's got some of the gems, and you're doing a little bit of a shirt that shows off his mining game in Smurfs Village. You know, that sort of thing. You know, Golden Plant Shop. What is the Golden Plant Shop? That's interesting. You know, what other things would be nice for decor? Newspaper stand, not so much. You know, have a particular Smurf that's coming up on the t-shirt. Yes, let's not have so many technical difficulties here. You know, have a particular Smurf who's coming up for the next update, right? Have him or her, nice little background showing off what we can expect in the new update. Have the Smurfs Village logo on there. Boom. Sell it for like $10. You know, that sort of deal. And I'm using $10 as a decent price, because if there's one thing people want to keep a good amount of their green on, they want to keep a good number of their green when it comes to buying clothes. And when you look at other places that sell like merchandise and stuff like that, you know, they cost a lot. I almost have enough for Nat's Grove Hut. You know, maybe have one of these sheep on a t-shirt. Just have a bunch of the sheep. Everybody loves the sheep in Smurfs Village. Have a t-shirt with just a whole bunch of sheep. You know, like the elemental sheep. Oh, everybody done? Yeah. Let's go back. There we go. Since Smurfs Village players love the sheep, have like a whole bunch of sheep on a t-shirt. Let's see here. Sun sheep. That's funny. That's funny. I'm surprised Sunny Smurf didn't bring this sheep into the group. We get the little fairy sheep. Nah. You get the sunflower sheep. Is that a roadrunner? No, it's a secretary bird. My lord. I gotta look at my birds more. You know, this is what they're doing for the new Grove update, a butterfly sheep. And then we got the hero stuff. Grandpa alpaca. Ugh. Wow, that's some weirdness right there. I don't know who like the alpacas, but yeah, you know, like these girls right here. Put these girls on a t-shirt, you know. Some of the actions, you know. Have these 4 girls from the Carrot Flute Dancers. Put them on a t-shirt. Sure, you know. The Beetle massage table, you could put that on a t-shirt for Smurfs Village, because, you know, it's showing off the Grove stuff. This sort of thing. Now the girls playing leapfrog, that's a bit of a stretch. But yeah, the carrot flute dancers, if these girls were on a shirt, I would probably get that. You know, sell them on there, got the Grove background like they did for the wallpapers on the social media page, just have them dancing, got the Smurfs Village logo, sell that for $10. Sure, I'll take that. You know, have the girls fishing right here, Grove background, boom, $10. That looks like something that's worth it. You know, you have to be creative when it comes to stuff like that. Not sure what Smurfs I would put, what Smurf decor I would put on a hat though, because that would be interesting. You know, maybe these the race car Smurfs and stuff, put them on a hat. You know, that sort of thing. It's really interesting that they brought this question up, because when you look at Smurfs Village and you look at the decor, some of the decor would make really nice merchandise art. Some of it not so much. I can actually put the mariachi Smurfs here. You know, that sort of thing. It's interesting to say the least, and rather fun trying out to say the most. See, we're going back to that one with the rocks. You know, you could place a whole bunch of rocks, and you got the Smurf in the mining outfit if you don't want to do miner Smurf per se, and just have like the mine for the mine mini game that miner Smurf does, and you get the Smurfs Village, and boom, you got that one. You know, I'm just throwing it out there. Like these 4 elemental sheeps, put them on a hat or something, or put them on a t-shirt and just sell it for $10. And again, I say $10 simply because I have to finish Mother Nature's house before I can put Mother Nature in the Grove. You know, I say that because it's an open book subject, you know, and not only is it an open book subject, it's something to really look into. You know, whether or not the Smurfs Village development team decides to take some of the decorations or upcoming Smurfs and put them on merchandise to sell, that's all on them. You know, hopefully we will get this. Let me zoom that out a little bit. Hopefully they will post this stuff up. Hopefully up, or even if they don't, they'll maybe discuss it at the table. I might as well post this giant carnivorous plant. Where am I going to put this thing? I don't even want this, but I'm only posting that simply because the mission that requires this thing to be posted in the village doesn't just hinder me later. What do you guys think about merchandise for Smurfs Village? Please share in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. But if you guys have enjoyed yourselves, remember to show your love and hit the like button. Thanks for watching. Thanks for every like and favorite, comment and share, and subscribe to the channel. More Smurfs Village is on its way, so be sure to subscribe and turn on those mobile notes. So it's time to build our villages. You'll be ready to go alongside myself, and I appreciate you being here every step of the way. But for now, I take my goose from the oven because I'm done. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.